Another dramatic scene played out in Broward County this morning when a construction worker got trapped under a piece of heavy equipment. Fire rescue crews had to use a very unconventional technique to save the man's life. CBS 4's Ted Scouten is live in Fort Lauderdale where that worker is being treated. Ted?
Hi, Elliot. Well, you know, that was a very serious injury. Late this afternoon, that man was in surgery here at Broward Health. The good news is we understand he is expected to survive. The big question now, will doctors be able to save his legs?
He's not underneath the Bobcat. Update is that he's stuck between the actual bucket and the Bobcat arms itself. We're unable to free the actual Bobcat arm to remove him.
The call came in as a worker trapped in a very strange way. He was stuck between a Bobcat bucket and the frame with his legs crushed.
The guy was working there in a Bobcat and he got pinned in between.
It happened while crews were working on a home renovation site in Davie, north of Griffin Road and east of Flamingo. When rescuers arrived, they found a difficult situation. Man and machine were in half a foot of water on the edge of a mud pit that was 4 feet deep.
We had initial fear of not only the Bobcat falling into the water, but my rescuers as well. Although we are a dive station, we are capable of handling the water issue. It's a big piece of equipment.
Rescue crews had to come up with a way to keep the Bobcat from sliding deeper while figuring out how to get the victim out. They had to think out of the box.
You want to see if you can get a text from the New Holland dealership on Davie Road out here, a mechanic with tools possibly could disassemble this faster than TRT. They're still 25 minutes out.
Strangers who operate Bobcats heard what happened and headed over to see if they could help.
I was kind of in the area, see if there's something I could do to maybe help the guy. You know, I don't want to see a guy get pinned and die from a machine.
Looming large, the possibility that the only way to rescue the man was by amputating. A surgeon was on the way.
Luckily, it didn't get to that point, but it was something that was discussed as a last resort.
Okay, we were able to raise the bucket. It looks like we can possibly get the extrication. We'll let you know in about 5 minutes.
After nearly an hour, rescuers were able to move the bucket enough to free the victim and pull him to safety with his legs intact. He was rushed into a waiting ambulance before being airlifted to the hospital. And tonight, OSHA is investigating. The big question we have no answer to yet is what caused all this. We're also waiting to find out if doctors will be able to save his legs. Live in Fort Lauderdale, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.